Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So, I have spent quite some time. It is just about to be cycle 475, trying to get some of this stuff cooled down. Like, I tried to cool this down, I've been trying to cool this down, I've been letting this continue to run. This area I've been having some success with. If you look here, this is in the 140s right now. It was in the 180s at the end of last episode. So, that is slowly cooling down. Not exactly quickly, but it is slowly doing it. This guy was dormant for a while. Unfortunately, it is now active again and not going to be dormant again for quite some time. This problem, however, is contained at the very least. Once I get a better solution, everything that has melted is what is going to melt. This problem can continue to be existing how it is, and it won't be, you know, any bigger of an issue than it is currently. So that's contained. It's just not being fixed. Because the solution of this CO2 isn't working. And especially since this geyser has gone dormant again, it just doesn't put out very much carbon dioxide at once. It is not the solution I thought it was going to be. But that said, we do, right here apparently, have another anti-entropy thermonullifier. So I might be able to loop it back around or something. I'll have to think about it. Definitely something I need to give a bit more thought to. But anyway, then there's this area here. You can see I put a bunch of Wheezeworts up here, and the temperature is slowly coming down, but it is still ridiculously hot up here. So it's going to be this way for quite some time, I think. I've expanded up here a little bit as I've gotten some steel. I've left the space for another door here so that I can have the bunker door that opens and closes, and then put glass here. That's what we're going to be doing this episode, I think, is working on some glass. So I'm not even going to start the things running yet. I'm going to try and come up with some answers for glass. I need glass. So let's basically chunk out this area here. And we will see what we can do with this. So let's see. We need... Well, we're going to need some insulated tile. And we'll make it out of the igneous, since we can't do anything better, really, at the moment. And we're going to go... Well, here, hang on. Before I do that, let's see how big the glass thing is. That's not a station, it's a refinement. Refinement. We are looking at Glass Forge. Alright, how big are you? You are, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles wide and 4 tiles tall. Alright, actually, I would like to see you again. Where'd you go? You're in refinement. I want to see, because it says it has... Let's see, what does it say? A liquid output pipe. It needs duplicate operation. It produces heat. It refines sand. I'm guessing that means that it outputs liquid... yeah, it said outputs high temperature liquid. It produces molten glass, so it's going to output molten glass. Alright. So what we're going to figure out here, let's see, we can probably put you probably about there. Yeah, we'll put you, well, hang on, I'm going to want another one. Well, no. We can just run that straight through, right? Yeah, we'll just do this. Put you there. And then we're going to want our insulated from igneous. We're going to put you, like... there-ish. There-ish. Let's put you there. And now we're going to need some insulated tiles. And what we're going to want is a level below. Let's see, you there. Yeah, let's do like that. Nope, not like that. Hang on. Not you. I do want This to continue will go one more either side. Because I would like some mesh tiles. Oh, I kind of want them made from steel for the overheat. But on the other hand, the wolframite has good overheat temperature too, I think. Either that or the radiant pipe and the thermal plates just don't melt. Let's go with... I don't want to burn the steel. Let's go with gold. I'll put you there and there. Yes, we'll do that. And then I'm going to want... like that. And like that. Alright. Then we're going to say I need a liquid vent. Again, we'll make you out of gold for the extra overheat temperature. So it should all funnel into here and hopefully cool off fairly quickly. We're going to need power, so we're going to need to tap into our heavy conductive wire line. The iron will do, since I don't have proper access to that copper anymore. But I still have plenty of iron coming in up here, so that's fine. We'll do that. That'll just plug straight into the mains. And then we're going to want... let's see. Is it furniture? Yes, it's furniture. And we'll go ahead and make you out of this. And we'll put you like that. And hopefully, that will be enough to do this whole thing. Alright. What did I make you out of? Mafic rock? Okay, sure, fine. Whatever, that sounds fine to me. Yeah, this is going to work. And I'll make sure I sweep all this up before I start operation. So now we'll unpause. Here we go. You know, we're like 8 minutes into the video, and we're finally actually starting starting the clock, letting things go. Food shortage? What do you mean, food shortage? Really? Food shortage? Alright, let's turn you back on again. How are you actually doing on filling up? I switched this over to feed them the meal ice. Oh, something else I should mention. You might have noticed this grave. So, Max died. Rather suddenly and unexpectedly. He was standing literally down here, you know, and then suddenly went from perfectly fine to starving warning dead. Like, the starving warning had enough time to make the noise, me to look up and notice it, and then he died immediately. So, there was plenty of food at the time. He was standing almost right next to it, and he just suddenly died. No apparent reason. He hadn't been trapped anywhere. He was, you know, standing near food. So, I don't know. The warning popped up. He died, like, a second later. So, it was bizarre. How are we doing on this? You know, not very well. We still need to do something about our water situation. We've been avoiding that. And been avoiding it fairly well. I should really tap this steam vent. But, again, it's a cooling problem that we're running into here. I need to find a better way to manage heat. Fortunately, that's running. You're, nope, not really having enough power. We're having a little bit of issue here with a couple of minor things. Fortunately, it's just minor issues. I've swapped this out so that it can automate the coal generator, but I haven't swapped this out for smaller batteries yet. I'll get to that eventually. How are we doing here? We're probably backing up on... Yeah, we're backed up on hydrogen again, so I guess it's time to turn that on again. I should really set this thing up to power something else. I'm just not sure what. Alright, you guys are just kind of doing things. Yeah, no line of sight, it's telling me now. This area has just been a giant pain. I mean, the infrastructure is still here in place to allow me to cool this eventually. I just need some way of doing it. Because, like, yeah, I could just vent all this stuff around and, like, run it through some air conditioners. That'll make it continuously cool. But I think that the... Because I know the AC units, these thermoregulators, it outputs heat in its immediate vicinity. Let me see exactly what it is talking about here. So, approximate value. Yeah, see, I get the feeling like it's going to overheat, like, immediately if I try to cool it with that. Yeah, a thermoregulator doesn't remove heat, but relocates it to a new area. Yeah, that's just going to cause me problems, isn't it? I mean, if I were to build it out of that, I don't think it's gonna... Yeah, let's see. You're cooling that much, and you're outputting that much. It does seem like it makes more cool than it, you know, it cools more than it heats, but I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's a good answer. Maybe if I get to the point where I have like solar panels and stuff and can just run it, I'll give it a shot. You guys, you're all priority 5. That's why nobody's doing anything. Let's just go ahead and bump you up to 7 so something gets done. I am... What, it was like 300 something on the steel. Yeah, for that 44, I don't know where it actually is, but it says it exists. It claims to exist. I don't know where it is or what it's doing, but I can never seem to use it. Mop up this. I've been trying to clean up the ice that's been laying around because I figured out that that's where a bunch of my problem was a bunch of the ice that was sitting around. Yeah, food shortage again, huh? Well, we're making our meal lice again. Our stress levels aren't great. I did make a second massage clinic, though, and as you can see, my decor is slowly getting better around here. I should probably go ahead and put up a couple more. No, I'm not building more stuff till I get the stuff I have built done. How am I doing down here? Oh, right, down here. So, I had tunneled down here for some extra Wheezeworts. I have now gotten to the point where there are fossils. I found this small little fossil pocket that was relatively easily accessible. So my hope is that as soon as one of these is dug up, because that was igneous rock that got dug there, and this was all like a igneous and abyssalite and stuff that was here. My hope is that once my miner comes down and digs this, I think it's Harold. Harold comes and digs this, that a new recipe will appear for lime. That is at least my hope. That'll let me produce more steel more quickly. I think I'm, let's see, 77. You're 84. You're 93 and about to die. 9. You're the one I just got to replace him. And you're 98 and about to die. So I do need one more stone hatchling to have my maintain my 4. I've been trying to maintain 4. I've had to switch what they're eating, though. I had to switch them over to granite because I was pretty much out of sedimentary rock. Which means I'm going to need to start exploring and gathering more resources soon. Because I don't have a renewable source of food for the stone hatches. Theoretically, if I could find like a regular volcano that just output magma, I could somehow cool it into igneous rock and, use that. But we've just kind of been going over the fact that cooling, heat management here is a bit of a problem. What is your priority? You know, I'm going to set one of you, that one, to 8. I would like Harold to come down and dig that one so I can see what kind of recipe I'm looking at for, you know, getting the lime to get the steel. Because if I can do that, if I can get a bunch more steel, I can get over here, make the area for my rocket, and then go do that even before I finish this. Although I really would like to see if this works and actually does produce the research, the data banks needed to do the research. Because I would like to make a rocket that isn't steam powered. You know, I mean, if I have to use a steam powered rocket for my first one, so be it. But I'd prefer something better. Alright, you guys are doing all kinds of stuff there. Hey! There came, you know, Harold up our tube. And down you go. Off you go, Harold. Let's see if you got down here in the interim and did that. Yes, yes you did. Alright, I have fossil. So let's, I guess, take a look here at this. See what else we got. Fossil to lime. Oh wait, it produces lime and sedimentary rock. Nice! It produces... Ooh, it produces 5 kilograms of lime from 100 kilograms of fossil. So that amount we mined is only enough for 5 iterations. Alright, well, let's go ahead and set you to continuous. Or actually, no. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll set the eggshells back to continuous. There we go. That will hopefully speed things up a little bit. I mean, at least to let me get those blast doors in place before I get my glass down to prevent things like that happening. Look at that, it thread the needle there. I'm gonna end up having to put like some blast, tiles there as well, just to keep that from happening, because I don't want to have to open and close these doors all the time. In fact, I'll probably end up swapping this out for some regular tiles. So yeah, I discovered that the bunker doors are 100 steel more than the amount of space it takes up in bunker tiles. So until steel becomes more readily reliable, bunker tiles it is. At least as much as I can manage. So let's see, how are we doing here? You're down here cleaning that up. Let's go ahead and mop a little bit since we seem to have some temperature issues. Which we're going to end up having temperature issues there. I just know that's how that's going to go. Alright, you are building the glass forge. Now, if I look here under manufactured material, it says I have some glass, and in fact I can see it. It is right here somewhere. Glass, there it is. There is some of it at the very least. But for whatever reason, when I go to be like, hey, I would like some window tiles, it's telling me I don't have any glass when it says I have it right here. So a little bit of a bug, probably just because I haven't manufactured any yet. This stuff came from some sand sitting in here and getting over temperature and then cooling back down, which is a cool way to do it. But so I'm hoping that it corrects itself once I manufacture my first piece of glass, and that is flat out requires sand. I can't use the regolith, which I would really prefer. But I have 98 tons of sand, so it should be enough to get me through for a while. And I could always crush some more stuff up into sand, but it's just a complicated process, you know? I really, really want some more renewable resource for some of this stuff. Especially for feeding these guys. How are you doing? You're at 40%, huh? 41%? How long before you're done? Not you. Hang on, let me pause so I can try and get these guys. Oh, age 100, yeah. One of them is about to be toast, like, now. Oh, hey, and we have some regular hatched eggs, so let's go ahead and say regular hatch. I have 3. 1, 2, 3. Because I don't need those. Alright, good. And that'll give us some more kilocalories to work from. Because this guy is set to produce omelets automatically. This is producing lice loaf. You do not have much in the line of meal lice left. Let's turn you back off. Because I don't want my poor little hatches to starve. I'm doing a very careful balancing act with food at the moment. You guys are there. You picked up that one. You've got some more coal. These guys are not quite keeping up with the generator, which is why I tried to automate it a little bit here, hoping that it'll save just enough coal that I'll start to gain a surplus. That's the hope, at least. How have I gotten that far into the episode already? Sorry, I just glanced over and saw, how long I've been recording. And I'm like, how has it been this long? And I haven't even finished this bloody room yet. But we've got this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, ooh. Well, let's copy your settings onto there. And then I'm going to say go ahead and uproot, because you've been too warm. And hopefully you'll come down here, cool down a bit, help cool this down, and then maybe I can take a cooler one up there and... Oh, yeah, what is your current temperature? You're not quite as warm, but... Oh, you're scalding. Yep, that's great. Off you go. Ah, there you go, and now you will do your job. How's our temperatures? Our temperatures are looking good. Alright, they're still building all this. This is high enough up that you're going to need a ladder to get there, aren't you? That should maybe let them get all that. I'm also going to need... What is that? What are you doing? Alright, you. Whatever you're doing, just stop it. Move over there. That's just bizarre. Okay. That was weird bug-ish thing. I'll just write it off as a bug. And move on. Are we really at the end of another cycle? Alright. Oh, we need some work over here, apparently. Oh, you are not set to 6. I've been trying to set all of the regular tiles that are exposed to space to a slightly higher priority. I've been doing it as they get damaged, so I have to check on them occasionally. Of course, everybody's focused on this stuff at the moment, so... Yikes. How we doing here, guys? Alright. Awaiting delivery, awaiting delivery. It's just a lot of igneous rock. And that has to come up from, like, way down at the bottom, because I think that's where most of it was. Alright. Yeah, we're getting more built here. Why are you still not... Construction here? Oh, it's because it's got to be the... It's got to be our specialist that builds it. That's part of why. Alright. Harold, what are you doing up here? Oh, hey, we've got a... Oh, or not. Usually as these clear, I put in new tiles, but... that one got hit with more regolith before I can do it, so it's fine. How's this doing? We're in the low 140s now. This stuff is just ridiculous. Alright, come on, Schwartz. Come on, guys, get this stuff built. Oh, you know what? These ladders were all low priority. That's why they didn't build any of them. Okay. So we get that. This will be just about done. How's your temperature doing? You're getting higher. This area is getting a little bit cooler. A little bit. It's still not great. Let's see. I think we had some more of this. Let's bump up the priority I had on these guys. So that way I could be like, hey, priority 8 uproot. Because I would like another Weezewort there. And my hope is that the molten glass that comes out will cool quickly and the Weezeworts will help keep the heat from spreading. That is my hope. Although my past record here with heat management does not, bode well. And it's the end of another cycle. You've got at least one more in us. We can get one more cycle and hopefully finish this out. Maybe get some glass made. Why is this... I kind of want to queue one of those up, but I don't want to either at the same time. Heavy conductive wire. Get these wires built. Oh, let's take a look down here, too. Oh, you're out of power. But hey, we got through all that, limestone. Hey, 500 kilograms of steel. That is enough to build our door. Bunker door. Priority 7. You go there, and then I will build the wires after we're done building these wires. Why are you busy building the ladder instead of the wires? Construction area, construction area. That's telling me you have the materials in you already. Tell you what, let's cancel those two, and then re-queue it. More from iron, priority 8. I want that plugged in. Okay. You've picked it up, you've delivered. And then you immediately went and started doing other things. And somebody come clear out this stuff that he just dropped. Because this is... No, wait, is that... Well, that's Ada. Okay. Where is... Trifaldo? Why are you injured? I've been dealing with this, too. The, duplicants that don't go and... Oh, wait a minute. No. Where is... Yeah, Bert. Bert has all the necessary skills. Where's Bert? Bert, go do the thing. Where are you, Bert? Hey, Bert. Actually, where is Bert? Bert. Bert. Oh, you're on a... Bert. No, Bert. Bert. No, not oxygen. Bert. There we go. I want you to move up here. And then maybe you'll realize that there's work for you to do. Oh, and I replaced Max with Ada, who I've basically just been put on the path to become an astronaut because we have no emotional attachment to Ada. Where's Bert? Come on, Bert. Bert, where are you? Are you Bert? No, that's Ada. I keep getting... Bert! Get off of there. Now, Bert, listen very carefully. You are to come over here. Is that you, Bert? Okay, that's Bert. Moving to location. We're going to follow Bert. Bert, do the thing. Bert! You are to work on this! Where are you going? Going to generate power. Stop it. No. We're turning you off. Go over here. Where are you going? Delivering. No, I don't want you delivering. I want you to work on that. Apparently, Bert is resistant to the idea of building these last two conductive wires. Which is highly annoying me. It is literally the only thing keeping us from making glass at this point. Although I do kind of want to sweep that up. Let's get that swept up. Don't need that to end up in a pile of molten glass. Oh, hey, we got our second Weezward in, though. Okay, literally the only thing is these last two power wires. Come on. Where the heck is Bert? Where is Bert? Where did Bert go this time? What are you going to do? You're going to build, finally? Of course, you're not going to make it in time, because you're taking the ladder instead of the tube. Yep, you didn't make it in time. You know what? We're going to go slightly long. I'm going to give us one more cycle to try and get this glass done, because I want to finish this episode. Food shortage. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. What do we got? We have 5 critters. Let's get you done. There aren't any of you. Okay. Alright, we're going one more cycle here. This is going to run me for long, but that's okay. Hopefully Bert goes and does something intelligent today. Where is Bert? Let's just kind of hang out up here, see if he's coming up here. Oh, somebody's coming. Hey, there you go. Alright. We finished. Alright, so let's get one glass queued. And that's going to give us 25 kilograms of molten glass. Now, how much does a window tile take? 100. So I guess let's queue up 4, so we can at least make 1. Let's set you to high, because when I want stuff, I want stuff. Let's also say, please sweep these things. What is going on? That they keep going? Oh, they're keep coming up there to, you know, make repairs. That's fine. You're delivering some granite. Is anybody gonna come do this? Oh, hey, there we go. Somebody's working on it. Oh, we have little bits of sand. Or glass, I mean. Wow, look at how hot that is. I suppose so long as I don't make too much of it at a time, it'll be fine. But hey, there we are. We got 50 kilograms. How much do you think I have is the question, then. Alright. You're starting to think I have some. Not as much as I... Oh, no, wait. I guess maybe it is as much as I actually have. Oh, you know what? It was probably grams that I had, not kilograms. Alright. Well, can I just replace you with you? I can. Alright. So we're gonna need that. And we're gonna want some more wires. Conductive wires. Iron is good. We will run you straight across. Yeah. Alright. You're probably being brought? Yep, there we go. This is getting converted to glass. That is now a window tile. You still don't have a line of sight because we need more, but... Oh, what's all this? That's water. Let's mop up the water. Oopsies. A little bit of ice must have melted. But hey, end of cycle. And we've made our first bit of glass. Alright. So I'm going to get a bit more glass made in between episodes, I think. And hopefully, next episode, this guy will be working. I'm not messing with that. I'm trying to cool this still. This is still in the low 40s, or low 140s. But it is going down, so it's an advantage there. Let's pause up and finish the episode. So, our major accomplishment is making glass. And I think that's what I'll title the episode. You'll know it before I do, though. Well, you'll know it before I get to this part, rather. Anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. So, until next time, have a good one.